everyone, this is Tree Brave and welcome to another reading from the Brave Cookie channel. Okay, let's start. Let's start with Capricorn, with birthday from 22 December to 20 January. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn for the months of uh, May, mid-month of May to June to the first 2 weeks of June? Capricorn. We have the Empress upright. Okay, let's pull another card from the Wildwood Tarot deck for Capricorn. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn for mid-month of May to the first 2 weeks of June, or the first half of June? We have the Page of Bows. This is Stoat. Page of Bows. Okay, for what I sense here for some Capricorns that for this uh last 2 weeks of May to the first 2 weeks of June, or probably even beyond, that you want to be in control of something, maybe your domestic life, your relationships, or your finances. You might also want to be in control of your career, if you have a career, or your business. For some of you who are in the business scene, maybe some of you are thinking of streamlining your business operations. It's like you want to be on top of the business operations yourself. So I sense like a consolidation of your operations, or you wanting to streamline your workforce even. So some of you want to simplify your operations, your business operations, because you want to be on top of things. And it will be that idea can be a very sound idea to execute. But if you are a Capricorn who wants to be in control of your relationships or your domestic life, your career, what I sense here is you will be successful, but I think there will be glitches somewhere, because here I sense that even though in your mind you have that um determination, okay, to be in control, to be on top of things, but you have doubts. Okay? Even though there's no moon symbol here, which usually symbolizes uncertainty or needing for clarification, but what I sense here is there is doubts whether you can do it, whether you can do this. But then the card is showing that you need to anchor yourself on that determination more than, being swayed by those doubts. Okay, so you will be, you will find success. Okay, if you are going to, imbibe that determination, because here you want to embody that strength, okay, the strength in you, and that is going to make your plan of being in control kind of successful, or will be more beneficial for you. So don't be swayed by doubts, not even if you will see some for some of you, maybe you are, looking for signs, or you are asking for signs your your plans or your thoughts of being, in control, more in control of the flow of your life, of your personal life, or of your professional life, or of your business, or whatever, uh, will be merited, or will be achieved, is achievable. Okay, so maybe some of you are, asking for signs. Ito ba talagang dapat kong gawin? Um, Kasi when you ask for signs, it's not a bad thing, but it just shows that you don't have faith in what you are conceiving in your mind, what you are conceiving in your spirit, in your heart. So siguro you practice or you have faith in your instinct, in your gut instinct to to execute your plans, for example, or if your gut instinct tells you to be in control of something, then that is what you need to do, and have faith in that thought, in that plan of yours. Okay? Don't second guess yourself, okay? Because here you have strength naman oh. You have strength here, and you have everything you need. Okay? I sense here for some of you will have, you know, small yet steady gains, okay, positive gains. So whatever this entails for you, or rather however this resonates for you, the card is saying, or the card is affirming, that you will have small yet positive gains, okay. I sense here for some of you, it could pertain to, a commitment like marriage, or a commitment of some sort, and it will be it will be in the affirmative, or you will get that commitment that you are probably looking for or wishing for. However, for some of you, it it means being committed to your own plans or goals. You have to be committed to it. Okay, be consistent. That's what the card is saying. There's also a sense here of you having to step up when it comes to your family. Okay, family, or an organization or group that is like a family to you. Okay, for some of you, it means that you might be in charge. You're not necessarily the leader, for example, or the boss, or the top man, but during this period, or maybe yung malapit dito sa time frame na to, ha, na second week or 2 weeks of May to 2 weeks of June, first 2 weeks of June. Malapit doon. For some of you, you might be asked to be an OIC, okay, or to be in charge of something. You might also be asked to do, HR work, wherein you will be tasked to screen staff or employees or workers, okay, or similar sa ganung capacity. You will be asked to screen or eliminate, or consolidate a group. Okay. The only thing for some Capricorns, I sense that for some of you, your softness is not going to deliver the result that is expected of you. maybe for some that this message resonates with, parang maybe you are expected to be more firm, okay? Pero here you're soft parang maybe you don't want to offend people, or you don't want to disappoint other people who may be lower in rank than you are. Okay? So, but the thing is, some are disappointed by this, attitude. Okay, so they expect you to be less soft. I'm not sure if for you can do that, especially kung you are the type of person na, soft-hearted or maawain, or, you know, um, always wanting to, you feel kasi, for some of you, you feel that being soft is the right thing to do. Parang ganun. But for some of you nga, you are expected to be more, siguro, ruthless, or more objective na lang than emotional. Kasi for me, what I sense here is some of you are being emotional with regards to a task. So, parang it's not it's in conflict with some people, especially people above you, your superiors, or people who are expecting you to be to be rough, to be tough, parang gano'n, to be a decision maker talaga. Okay, I sense here for some of you who are looking at going into businesses na may pagka-consumers. For example, food, or ano ba yun? Apparel. Pero more on more on yung business na na basic needs, no? Nagpo-fall under the basic needs. Yun nga, like food and other commodities, consumer goods, fast-moving consumer goods na tinatawag. Like food nga, like, mga what, household items, or household products, or even personal products. Okay. That is going to be stable for you, okay? If you're going to choose to go into that, it shows here the returns will be consistent, will be stable, which is something that you might be looking for at this time. So that is the advice of the card in terms of you wanting to go to business. Okay. The card is advising you to be more modest at this time when it comes to, spending, or when it comes to allocating resources. Okay, be more prudent, be more, modest. Okay. Okay, products that that cater to maternity or child care is also good, are also good options for you. Okay. Okay, the card is also assuring you that cash flow will be okay. There might be glitches every now and then, pero overall, it will be okay. Parang during this time lang naman, stable naman siya, although not, um, it's hard to say na walang windfall, because it really depends on how you define what abundance is. Okay, what material or financial abundance means for you. Okay, but what I see here is the earnings will be modest but stable and consistent. So if you are not contented with what you have right now, uh, it it does not mean naman na you're going to you're going to you're going to have zero resources. No naman. Even though maybe for some of you, 'di ba, that's what's happening. You feel na you're running out of money, you're running out of luck. Pero overall, what I see here, what is being seen here, but what is being showed by the card is parang abundance or modest but modest, okay, during this time. So hopefully, in the coming months, mas lalago, mas lalaki yung iyong investments, yung iyong resources. Okay? Basta, the card is advising you to be, to have faith in yourself. Okay? There's also, this energy around you about your mother or sister, or even, basta, feminine energies could be also your nieces, okay? Family members who are female, okay? They they are coming here. Their energy is coming strong here. This might also be a friend that you consider family, but definitely there's this family sense here and feminine energy that could play a significant role in this during this time, during these 4 weeks na we're doing for this reading, Capricorn. I don't sense naman na bad, okay, nothing negative about this, but there's more of maybe you will be asked to assist them, okay? You will be asked to help them or support them. Okay, for some of you. It could also mean that for some of you, ano, you will support someone or assist someone so that they will return back to their, to good health. Okay. Although I don't really read about sickness or illness or, but that's how I feel. So you might be assisting someone within your family or within your close circle, so that they will return back to their good health, parang ganun. Well, I sense here also, for some of you, there's going to be either pregnancy or birth during this time, Capricorn. So there's may pagka-extreme, no? Is either mag-expand yung circle like family, or mag-shrink, okay? Mag-shrink konti. Not naman in a bad way. Could be because, syempre, for example, some of your family members will be moving elsewhere, something like that. Pero parang may shrink, contracting and expansion of family members or groups na parang ganun yung dynamics, parang family for you. Parang for me here, all Capricorn, you will be assuming that the energy of a Libra, parang you will be asked to be on top of things, okay, when it comes to like group dynamics or even yun nga, yung pang sarili mo or sa isang group dynamic, parang you will assume energy of a Libra na yun nga, sila yung parang go-to person, parang sila yung nagpre-prepare, nag-organize ng mga activities, or sila rin naman yung nag-harmonize ng isang group. Okay. So, So for some of you, you might be asked to be that in your family or in your group or in your community. But I do sense here, yun nga, parang pregnancy or giving birth to to a child. Okay? It's more leaning to that than giving birth to a project. But that's also possible for you, Capricorn. For ano, uh, this page of vows here, okay, okay. Yes, it signals something new, okay, beginning of something. So it could be a child, a new family, or an addition to a family, or this could also pertain to a niece or a nephew, gano'n na you might be stepping up for them, okay, in some capacity. Maybe you're going to support them or you're just going to help them on something as simple as a project, school project, or accompanying them to a school event, something like that. Or you will be a mentor to them, you will be a role model to them. Okay. What I sense here for some Capricorns, there's something like ah, okay. Kasi what I feel here is someone is, trying to slither across your path. Okay. When you say slither, parang snake, diba? Parang snaking around, parang gano'n. So, mayroong something or someone na trying to uh, move under your radar. So, parang ayaw nila ipahalata sa'yo. Okay. I'm not sure what that is, pero maybe you have an idea, pero sila, they're trying to keep it from you, or they're trying to hide it from you. But I don't sense naman na it's a big thing. But it could trigger something in you, like you might be you might you know you might really question their motives. Okay. Pero parang innocent innocent naman yung action, okay, yung energy na yun, kung sino man yun. Wala akong nararamdaman na negative during this time for you, Capricorn. I really don't. It's just that because your focus is, starting on something, or yun nga, having control on something. Okay, you want to control something like your finances nga, or your career, or your professional growth. Okay, or even your family, your placement in your family. You need to be on top, or you need to step up, something like that. You need to lead, okay, and not be soft, okay, about it. You need to be firm, especially this for, there's someone nga here na parang slithering around. So maybe you will need to uh, guide this energy here, this younger energy, okay, Capricorn. You need to guide this younger energy, kasi parang something is going on, okay? Okay. So if this is, I don't sense anything pa sa entertainment industry. Parang okay. Parang what I sense na lang sa, if if this is about the entertainment industry, na parang the industry or a segment of an industry is rebuilding itself, is reinventing itself. Okay, maybe because of the pandemic din na nagkaroon ng ano ba 'yun, ng disruption, 'di ba? ng iba't ibang industry. So this segment of the entertainment or even the creative industry is ngayon pa lang sila bumabangon, ngayon pa lang sila nagre-reinvent. Okay? Para yun nga, maka-bounce back sila. So what I sense is something is starting again and starting small, not necessarily from scratch, okay, but they're starting from something small, okay. There's also a possibility of this sector contracting, eh. It it could be because parang it is possible may mga layoffs because parang mag-streamline, eh, may mag-streamline. So mayroong liliit, okay? It could be a production outfit or a network or yun nga, sector of the entertainment or creative industry. Parang liliit siya, liliit siya. Part yun ng kanyang strategy for growth and bouncing back. So liliit siya. It is possible that they will be, ano, aside from adjusting, okay, to the trends, okay, they might utilize technologies more, okay, so that mas streamline yung or malumiit yung kanilang overhead cost. That is also a possibility. So I do sense here na um kasi parang dito kasi what I sense here yung yung being neophyte, being inexperienced. Okay, so there's going to be parang that is the outstanding feature of the of this segment, yung presence of the neophytes, presence of the parang mga unskilled entities, unskilled presence, okay. Well, this might also pertain to a new business, okay, a new entity pala, a new entry in sa industry, sa entertainment and creative industry. Merong new entrant, kaya lang very neophyte ito, uh, uh, very neophyte. Yun lang yung masasabi ko, compare dun sa mga existing na networks or production outfits or groups, organizations. So very neophyte ito. And ayun, parang is it a mistake? Are they committing a mistake by hiring neophytes, by hiring unskilled workers, or by uh streamlining their workforce? Maybe that's what the card is warning them, di ba? Okay. So, in terms of the politics, okay, for May to June, okay. Feminine energy here is playing significantly during this time, okay, in the political scene and here in the Philippines. Feminine energy. There's someone also is going to make a comeback. Okay, that's what I feel. Kasi someone now is setting a trend when it comes to being fair, okay, being just, okay, and being on the side of the truth. So, hindi naman siya breakthrough, pero siguro this feminine energy or the feminine energy, the presence or the significance of the feminine energy in the political scene right now is causing the Filipino people to realize how good it is, how beautiful it is that that truth is the power of truth, parang gano'n, the power of truth. So parang siguro reawakening, okay, for Filipinos to see na the significance nga of the female energy in the political scene right now is pushing for the truth. Okay, so now, what this means is parang it's magnetizing more feminine energy in the political scene. So I sense the comeback of another feminine energy here. Okay. That that entity is going to be more present than ever, right, during this time. Earlier I was watching video on Miriam Defensor Santiago. So the late Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago is really, very ano yan, powerful, 'di ba? When she speaks, yung ano niya, yung very ano siya, 'pag nagsalita siya, 'di ba? Talagang may bagsak, mayroong tough, 'di ba? Tough. Ito kasi, ang feeling ko dito sa female energy na 'to or feminine energy, wag ng female kasi feminine energy can also be a male gender, okay? Na mayroon siyang medyo malakas yung kanyang feminine side, no? But this feminine energy na magiging present, it could be one or two, okay? One or two entities. Um, Hindi sila parang Miriam Santiago mag-deliver ng kanilang convictions, pero they are she or he is parang intellectually strong. Okay? Tapos laging ang basis nila is truth. What is the truth? Okay? So maganda rin silang mag-investigate like Senator Risa siguro, parang mala Senator Risa Ontiveros, parang ganun. But merong sense na this feminine energy, meron siyang link sa parang probinsya. Is either galing siya sa probinsya or babalik siya sa probinsya, parang ganun. Okay? So, magkakaroon siya ulit ng visibility. Okay? That's what I sense. There's also a neophyte here that's going to be present, but this neophyte still has a lot to learn. Okay? But I feel na this young energy here is also trying to be visible, trying to be visible. Okay. Trying to be visible and parang medyo sabay sila ni feminine energy na magiging significant during this time. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. The next is Aquarius, whose birthday is between 21 January to 19 February. So Aquarius. Okay, let's pull a card for Aquarius. Aquarius for May, last 2 weeks of May to first 2 weeks of June. We have the Ten of Cups reversed. And from the Wildwood Tarot, oh sorry. So from the Wildwood Tarot, we have for Aquarius, Four of Stones, reverse protection. For some Aquarians, what I sense here is there could be, some of you might be traveling, so that would entail um, being away from your family or place of work. So there's going to be travel or moving away from. But um, that is going to be an auspicious move. Okay, eventually, even if it doesn't seem so for some of you, eventually it will. It will make sense. Okay, the card is saying for you Aquarius to monitor um your resources. Okay, to monitor your resources, where they are going, um how are you spending them, or they might be some excesses in your spending, like you might be, paying a lot of people unnecessarily, or you are making repairs also that are unnecessary, something like that. So you need to watch your spending. Aquarius, I sense some repair that you need to address. Okay, so that entails cost. I also sense here, basta there's a sense of you needing to spend on something that's related to your home or your family. Not naman bad, hindi siya bad. Just, just probably parang a heads up from the cards. Of course, this spending, this cost will create dent in your di ba, in your resources. But siguro what the card is just saying or implying is that even though that's going to happen, don't be distressed about it. Okay, don't be distressed about. Basta continue on monitoring your resources. Some of you might be um thinking of buying a house, or some of you are building a house already, or some of you needing to dispose of a house, or some structure, like a structure. Okay, because here there's no structure yet, so it could be that some of you are, thinking of buying or building a house, or foregoing a property. Either way, they might be occupying your thoughts, or because your concern is how that is going to affect your finances or your resources. So definitely the card is showing that, of course, that is going to impact your finances. And this impact could trickle down to your responsibilities to your family. Okay, so just be careful. The card is not saying naman na don't do it. So it could be, since this is reversed, okay, Aquarius, so the card might be implying na to to delay muna your plan, okay, until everything is settled, or you are really sure about this, or you already run the numbers. But it is showing naman na when it comes to properties, or or any structure of significance to you, um whatever you need to do about it, it is for your good, it is ano ba yan, it is positive, or it is um advantageous, okay? It is beneficial for you in your life. Kaya lang, siguro, for now, especially if you are doubting, to postpone, or yun nga, be sure, run the numbers. Parang ganun. Okay? Especially for some of you na mayroong pinapag-aral, so that could impact um, their, their sport, okay, financial support for them, for their education, and for their needs. Okay? So talagang magkakaroon ng impact. So pag-isipan mo muna. As even though you are even though you have you're working overseas and you feel na you are mayroong cash flow, okay? Or mayroong constant flow of money because of your salary perhaps, still it's going to impact your finances. So really think about it and run the numbers. Also, if you are, if you're overseas, um, monitor the money that you are sending back home, especially kung ito ay para sa pagbili ng property, okay, or pagpapagawa ng structure or pagpapagawa ng editing tangible. Okay? So, ang may tendency kasi na yung report na matatanggap mo ay different sa reality or sa nangyayari talaga. For example, ang sinasabi sa'yo ay eto yung cost, pero hindi naman pala. Or eto yung, kasi ang sense ko dito ay ikaw yung dapat talaga na namamahala o ikaw yung dapat talaga na nagmo-monitor. Kaya lang, if you are unable to do that, just be, diligent in terms of monitoring your cash flow. I'm not saying na someone is betraying you or being deceitful. No, I'm not saying that. I don't see that in the cards. But kasi sometimes yung miscommunication, like here, okay, there's a possibility of, yung parang loss in translation, okay, yung words, yung conveyance, yung exchange ng information will be lost in translation here, okay, here. So yun yung mangyayari. Kaya nga the card is advising na you continue to monitor, okay, especially when it comes to your resources. Okay, so for this card here, Aquarius, the Four of Stones reversed. What I sense here, okay, for some of you, na yun nga, yung this is about a property na you are establishing or pwede din namang foregoing, okay? Pero basta related to a property or a house, okay? Or structure na will be significant in your life. What this card is implying, yung instability, okay? There's an instability in probably in structure, physical structure. So if you if you can be sure na the foundation of the structure na you're building is good, okay? Strong, sturdy, okay? So parang ganon. There's a sort of instability here. Although, again, I don't don't want to predict na the result will be catastrophic, okay? Kaya nga, the card is advising you to, to be more diligent, okay, in your actions, in your plans, or executing your plans. Now, someone who might be in charge with this is not really doing their job, parang ganon, doing their job well. Okay? They may be inexperienced or they are not really knowledgeable by the whatever consequence this this structural liability, sabihin na natin, or structural deficiency will cause. Okay, so kaya nga yun nga, again, I cannot stress enough na you have to be, you need to continue to monitor, okay? This can also apply to anything, to relationships, to to, your job or to your company or to your business na there's a structural deficiency somewhere na um, you are not um, aware, okay, because someone, okay, it's either you yourself is not aware, you yourself are not aware, or someone na inutusan mo, someone who's in charge is not aware, or just doesn't care, okay? So either that. Kaya nga, you need to be active in this, okay? Aquarius, you need to be active in this. Even if it's about a relationship, okay? You really need to see if your relationship is still working or there's already a problem and the other person supposed to be na you're expecting the other person to be taking care of your relationship, okay? That the foundation of your relationship is not as active as before, something like that. So what does it mean? Maybe they're not. Hindi naman sa they don't care. Maybe some of them don't care anymore. So there could be a problem or nagiging relax na rin sila sa relasyon. Okay? So ikaw, if okay, if that is what's happening as the card is showing, nagkakaroon ng structural deficiency yung inyong relationship. Someone, okay, for some Aquarius, someone feels na they're not growing in your relationship, either you or your partner. There's also this sense of a partner feeling na they are, ano ba yon? Uh, Parang nakakulong sila parang ganun. Yun yung feeling nila, parang nakakulong sila or they're bored, something like that. So, mayroon din ganun. So, if this relationship is important to you, have an active role and know what's really going on. There's also a sense here of someone in the relationship is feeling na sila lang yung um, nagtatayo ng relasyon. Sila lang yung nagiging, ano ba yan? Sila lang yung nag-hold sa relationship. So, hindi magiging, hindi magtatagal yung relationship pag gano'n, di ba? So, if this resonates with you, you know, you need to, either ikaw yung nakakaramdam nun or yung partner mo, you need to take an active role. Okay? And if you still want to repair this or not, so you need to take an active role. Because may nahihirapan. Nahihirapan dito. If this is in the politics, okay. What I sense here, if this is in the political scene, okay, na is parang okay, okay, parang ganito ko ilalarawan yung nasa sense ko. Mayroong grand activity. But now that it's done, it's finished, okay, then everyone has already settled. Everyone becomes relaxed again, okay? So, yun. And also, there's someone in the political scene who may not be aware that there's a structural deficiency already in their midst, okay? It could be the very foundations of the administration. I'm not only saying na at the national level. It could also pertain to the very basic, okay, very basic unit of the government, right? Barangay or the mayoralty, municipal level, or even the governor level. So, basta nagkakaroon ng deficiency and they're not aware of it. They're like, why is it happening? Because of that attitude na is similar to a comfort zone, okay? Na they think they feel na okay, kasi walang ingay, okay? Everything is quiet. They 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 think na since everything is quiet, everything is peaceful around them. That's how they perceive their surroundings. Na nothing bad is happening or there's no threat to the structure of their administration or their government, okay, or their ruling, or their, yeah. Hindi kasi ganun. um it is possible kasi na that quietness, that peace is not really the surroundings, but how they only perceive their surroundings. Because it's more convenient to perceive that way, di ba? Na everything's okay, so there's nothing that I'm going to do. Okay, so the card is challenging you, okay, if this will resonate with you, those who are in the politics, not to let your guards down. Okay. Uh, peaceful, no, quiet surrounding does not mean na there's no crack in the foundations of where you are sitting or where you are standing. Okay? Huwag mo na hintayin na mag-rumble yung ground under your feet for you to take action. Okay? Every day that you are there, that you are in that very, vulnerable, was this pivotal position. Every day you need to see if structurally sound pa ba yung administration or yung iyong munisipalidad or ano yun, was this pueblo. I don't know kung anong tawag dun sa ibang wordings pa sa pueblo, yung iyong government. Okay? Kailangan actively every day tingnan mo yung structure. Again, the card is, ayun nga yung warning na hindi dahil sa quiet and peaceful, it seems, okay na. You have to really be active. Kasi here, parang what I sense here is yung surroundings very, after the festivity, after the chaotic scenes, the drama and all na nangyayari ngayon, after that, parang everyone else will be settled na, okay, okay, so it's over, rest muna tayo. Hindi ganon. Kailangan continuous yung ardor to to stem, to stem the sabihin natin the purveyors of destruction in the administration, in the government, in your government. So anyway, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Next is Pisces, for those who are born in on 20 February to 20 March. What do we have for Pisces for the next 2 weeks of May to the first 2 weeks of June and even beyond? Okay, Pisces. We have the Five of Wands reversed. Okay. Another card. We have Knight of Arrows upright. Okay. For some of you Pisces, what I sense here is okay, some of you are hoping for, peace, for peace and harmony. Okay, harmony. Maybe for some of you that you are organizing your homes or your schedules. You have some activities lined up for you. Okay. Okay, what I sense here is someone in your life might be leaving, okay, might be leaving or might be moving on to another path or to another, to another um destination, another, or they're going, there's going to be another milestone in their lives. It could be you, but I sense it to be more of someone else in your life, someone significant in your life. Or someone might want to return, okay, Pisces. They might want to return, but they want to make sure, if they want to return to your life, they want to make sure na everything is settled na, or there's no chaos anymore, or if this is someone na want to enter a Piscean life, especially if that Pisces is going through, a breakup or going through similar like divorce or what, that person who wants to come back wants to make sure muna that walang hassle sa buhay ni Pisces, okay? Or walang, walang drama or walang in terms of legalities, okay? Because ayaw niyang pumasok sa isang relasyon na magulo. Okay? Magulo. What I sense here also for some Pisces is that someone wants to stay away from, yun nga, from chaotic situations, or they are, thinking what could have been if the situation is more peaceful or more orderly. So there's this parang wishful thinking on their part. Okay. They are, what I sense here is maybe because they are in a better position now, so they are looking back. Okay, they're looking back at the past na chaotic, or maybe for them like um my life then was in a mess and now I'm in a better place. But what if I was still in that place? It is also possible that probably they've left behind some people important to them in that state, okay, in that chaotic state. Kaya they are looking back, they are reminiscing. Okay? So ganon. So it could be you or someone significant in your life na naglo-look back sa isang sitwasyon na both of you are involved, and they are thinking or you are thinking na what could have been kung hindi na bago yung sitwasyon na yun para sa iyo. But some other people are still there in that situation. So, um, uh, someone is thinking na paano na yung mga tao na yun? Okay, paano na yung mga naiwan na yun? For some Pisces, I feel na someone is at a distance. Okay, and and they might be wondering about the other person, okay? Someone from a distance is wondering about another person, okay? Another person. That person could be apologetic to na for creating such a mess, okay, in other people's lives. But I feel na they cannot go back anymore. They cannot go back anymore. But they are, they want to express na not being able to apologize, not being able to go back does not mean that they are not, they are not really sorry. Okay, they regret that the trouble that they have caused. Okay, but parang they cannot go back for some reason. They have to be free, they have to, parang they are in a situation that they are not no longer bound by the past. They are no longer bound by the old situation. So they need to stay where they are, but they are in a better place. But it doesn't mean that they are not sorry for what has happened. It's just that they can no longer apologize, maybe physically. Okay, so if that resonates for you, if that is the message, so rest assured that the other person or the other energy is not really, you know, parang they hindi sila nag-escape. They did not escape. It's just that that is the situation now and they cannot go back anymore. But they are aware of what happened. They are aware of the trouble that they have caused. I feel naman that the other party, if that is you, you are ano naman, you are this. I'm referring to this energy sa, this energy is the apologetic one, okay? Or the sorry one, or the regretful one. Actually, hindi nga regret but it's more profound eh. But I have no words for it. Pero they are really sorry for what happened, okay? Now, this energy is here. This could include you in the mix, okay? So, in your effort, okay, in your effort, you are doing your best to undo the mistakes, to undo the mess that was created, okay, in the past. But you need help yata. You need to ask help from the people around you to help you to rebuild what was lost, okay? To rebuild what was destroyed. It could be your confidence, it could be your your faith in yourself or in the situation. Don't blame yourself. Okay, the card is saying don't blame yourself because parang that's how life is eh. Parang ganun, may ganun siyang sense. It's very natural. What I sense here is the the situation, the flow is what happened is parang very natural. It's not catastrophic. It is natural. Yung natural na nangyayari sa buhay, 'di ba? Na mayroong hindi maganda nangyayari or mayroong nasisira pero kailangan siya i-rebuild. And you need to have faith in yourself to rebuild that. Whatever it is. It is something important to you. It could be a physical structure na you have to rebuild your family, kung nasira yung family mo, or your reputation or your faith, whatever that is. You have to rebuild, and maybe you can ask help from other people who care about you also to help you. This could also mean that while rebuilding you will be helped by, say, your angels, okay? So there's going to be help, okay, that will be coming your way as you rebuild. But that is the advice of the card na don't stop rebuilding, okay? Don't stop rebuilding because you can do it. Parang ganun, you can do it. Don't, don't have regrets about what happened, okay? Whatever caused this, don't look back na lang. Just continue rebuilding. The lesson here, that you need to go forward even though maybe you feel na nothing's really happening. with your efforts, you're not regaining your balance, parang you're in the same spot, you cannot rebuild. But here, oh, you just have to, you know, continue to push, okay? Just have to, just do it, just do the rebuilding, okay? And don't blame the other person or the other energy if you feel na they left without, they left you behind, um, with, with the responsibility of rebuilding, okay? Rebuilding the mess that they created, okay? So, yun yung message ng card. If this is about, okay, sa entertainment creative industry, I feel that something something has been left in shambles, okay? So, mayroong disorganization na nangyayari, and it affects the growth of the sector of the industry, okay? So, medyo nakaka-stunt, 'di ba? Kasi mayroong nag-create ng disorganization. Okay? Now, whoever created that disorganization cannot do anything anymore. Okay? I feel that whoever caused this really didn't know that the impact of what they caused. Yun naman. So they left the organization in shambles. That's what I sense, that's what I see. The thing is, this organization also trickles to the people that are housed in that organization. So it's kind of bad kasi parang walang harmony among them. Walang, okay. So maybe the unifying force in this organization has already passed on. Okay. And yung naiwan niya, walang nag-take charge. Okay, kaya parang medyo magulo. Naging magulo. And that's the challenging part kasi parang nagkanya-kanya ganun eh. Parang nagkanya-kanya, parang they're taking apart the structure. And tapos nagkuha lang sila ng kinuha nila yung iba-ibang parts. Okay. Yun yung sinalvage nila, iba-ibang parts, instead of them rebuilding the structure back to its original form, or maybe even better. Ang ginawa nila, they took it apart, they took whatever they can, okay, and sa kanila na yon, parang they claim what they feel is theirs, okay, their own possession. So kaya nagkaroon ng gulo-gulo. So until such time na magkaroon ulit ng unifying personality, okay, na magte-take charge katulad nitong nag-pass away na 'to, hindi ito, okay, hindi ito mabubuo kung yun yung gusto nilang mangyari, kung gusto pa nilang mabuo. Hindi yun mangyayari kung walang magte-take charge again, okay? I think hindi naman siguro sa may sarili-sarili silang motibo, kung hindi lang nila alam kung anong gagawin nila. Maybe lack of expertise or experience. Kasi minsan sa experience din yan, 'di ba? Yung strategies, minsan, because of experience din eh. Not necessarily yung skill or yung inaral na skill or 'di ba? Or theories. Um, hindi naman sa may motibo sila, kung hindi, siguro, desperate din sila to salvage it. So, nagkanya-kanya sila, ganun. Parang ganun yung nangyayari, ganyan yung nakikita ko. And it's sad because this icon of a unifying force here, very iconic itong energy na to. So whoever that is or whatever that this represents, wala na siya, okay? It has already passed. It has gone away. Naging icon na siya. It's like something has passed on, something has, really, parang nawala na siya. Hindi mo na siya makikita, hindi mo siya mahahawakan, okay? Tapos naging ano lang siya, naging parang pwedeng parang naging breastplate na lang siya or pwedeng naging monumento na lang siya, something like that. Meron pa naman nag-symbolize sa kanya na something material, pero hindi na siya yun. Okay. So, yun yung nangyari. So, that's what I sense sa creative or entertainment industry. Sa politics naman, is almost the same na parang may kanya-kanya. I'm not sure. Merong an organization probably na medyo malaki, malakas, na datihan na established supposedly, very icon. Okay, there's a term here, sabi ruling. I don't know what ruling means. Ruling what? Ruling organization? I don't know. Basta may word na ruling. Ang nangyari doon, a unifying force is wala na, okay? Wala na. So, kaya na iba yung organization, na iba yung form, na iba yung structure, na iba yung mga nandoon, okay? Yung players dun sa organization na yun. Politics to, ah. Ang nangyari, yun nga, they take whatever they can, nagkawatak-watak na talaga sila, nag-form sila probably ng mga. But I don't see that na nag-form ng sarili-sarili organization. It is possible, pero it's more of ang kumuha sila, they took something from that big organization for themselves. I'm not sure what they're going to do with that because wala naman ako nasa sense dito na gagawin nila doon. Maybe it's just out of desperation na they need to take something from that you know, destroyed organization or, party or what, or institution even. Yeah, out of desperation, that's why they took things apart. Na they assume, oh, okay, okay. What they took, okay, are their titles and roles. So I'm not sure what that means. Yun yung kinuha nila. Yung title nila. For example, this organization nila, ang title nila is director, kunwari. So, they took that title director, okay, para walang hindi maagaw sa kanila ng iba. Ganon. Ako lang yung director, so akin lang to. Parang ganon yung nasa sense ko. That's what they took from this, defaced, okay, defaced and diminished, or abolished organization, institution, or party. That's in the political scene. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Next is Leo. Leo is, Leo is 24 July to 23 August. What we have for Leo is two of wands reversed. Another card is the world. What is this? The world 3 reversed. For Leos, you are going towards a massive change in your life, okay? And this is for the better, okay? Don't worry, this is for the better. Here. Is either you're going towards it or you're moving away. You're moving away from it. Either way, it is for the better. Moving towards something that will bring change and balance in your life, okay? And it is going to give you parang a legacy. This is going to be part of your legacy, Leos, okay? At the same time, for those of you who are moving away from something that you feel is no longer serving you, or not naman in a bad way na it's no longer serving you, pero parang you're way past that already. It's like you have already outgrown it, or parang tapos na nagawa mo na yung dapat mong gawin dun sa whatever that is. Ano yan? episode in your life. Okay. I feel that okay, because it tells of parang legacy mo, Leo. Tells of a legacy here. For some of you, ano okay. Now the card is implying that while your desire or your goal is noble, it does not mean na you can do this alone. Kasi parang is grander, more huge than you can handle or more than your capability. So just be realistic, Leo. Okay? Be realistic here because parang ang laki nung ang laki nung gusto mong mangyari or you want ano, you want too much too soon, parang gano'n. So it could be beyond your capability na here if you can see here, okay? You can see here, okay? There's a lot of spade work pa here, okay? There's a lot of spade work, but you're only how can you how can you dig deep, okay? How can you plant a massive tree or how can you start a forest, okay? Of course you can, pero you need to have the right tools, 'di ba? You have to have adequate tools for you to be able to um build a forest or at an ideal time frame. But if your tool is just this, like is only desire or you only have, the capabilities very limited, it will take you a long time. It's not impossible, but it will take you a long time. It will require too much effort from you na baka masyado na imposible. Okay? So, just to be realistic, you need to have the right tools and you have to, build your fortress first. Siyempre, why? Because when you start building from the soil, using the soil, di ba? And you are exposed to natural elements or elements of nature, forces of nature, you have to protect yourself. That's why you need to build a fort first para ipoprotekta niya from unseen forces, from mga force majeure na tinatawag. Para syempre, diba, to be safe. So, what does this fortress symbolize? It could be resources, money, okay, status, okay, anything that will enable you to build something great. Okay, using the right tools. You need to have the right tools. And the right tools does not only mean skills or knowledge, diba? Uh, and but also also physical health and also other resources like yung tutulong sa'yo. Okay? Yung yung manpower. Okay, manpower. And of course, money. Money is important. Okay, when you have a goal as huge as this one na para may pagka-legacy, gano'n. Some of you are um what's this? Um some of you want to be in the world stage maybe in some capacity. You want to be known, you want to have, expansion. For some of you, you want to build a relationship that is could be from yung relationship na yon or yung karelasyon na yun, or a person of a love interest could be someone from another country also, or from another culture, could be, okay, from another family background, okay, because there's some sort of a joining of family backgrounds here. See, family tree, joining of family tree, of different family tree. Your family tree, or for some of you, you might be single or you have a small family, okay, and your new relationship could be coming from a large family, or yung uh in a sense na uh marami siyang kamag-anak, okay, or marami siyang yung kanyang family tree ay malaki, may ganon, or yung tradition nila ay entails na sila ay, alam mo yung kahit hindi sila masyadong magkakapamilya talaga, parang sila magkakamag-anak. May ganun kasing culture, 'di ba? Na parang di naman sila magkakamag-anak talaga, pero para silang pamilya kasi they visit each other, they share, a rich cultural tradition, culture and tradition, something like that. So, it is possible that for some Leos na ganito yung magiging karelasyon nila, and then they start to build a family, okay? Or build family connections. So, most likely, galing yun sa ibang lugar. Hindi dun sa kung saan siya pinanganak or kung saan siya lumaki. Because here, the energy here is quite different. Oh. May magkaibang energy to. Okay. Anyway, so it could entail Leo's travel for you, maybe within the year or early next year. Okay. Um, you will be traveling. You will be traveling. I sense that this particular place that you will be going into, medyo may interconnected transport system, parang gano'n, like train or bullet train, something like that. Basta may interconnectedness yung kanilang transport system. But it's somewhere kind of far. Okay, medyo malayo talaga. Kahit naman, yeah, medyo malayo yung pupuntahan mo, Leo. Okay, so you'll be traveling for your for your traveling for your goals, traveling for your plans, or kung ano man yung ventures mo ngayon, it might entail travel, or that is what you are planning to do. Okay. Some of you really might, leave something behind. Could be your home or a job, an old job, in pursuit of a new career or a new job or a new relationship. You have a lot of hopes, okay, Leo, and they are justified kasi mukhang maganda naman talaga yung plano mo. And uh, it's going to create a new generation. Parang it can also create a legacy for you. Okay, if this is in the entertainment industry, sa sense ko lang, uh, there could also be parang partnerships with possibly, well, ginagawa na to pero siguro mas magiging ngayon, relevant there's going to be partnerships also with parang foreign outfits, okay, foreign production, for a film, may ganong sense. There's going to be a new strategy na some producers or some movie makers or some filmmakers may be endeavoring. Okay? There's also a sense of more films will be vying for international awards, okay, international recognition. There's a sense here of independent and non-independent fusing together. So, di ba, there was a time in the entertainment industry or in the movie industry na the independent producers, independent films are being produced. Okay, so but now there might be a merger of independent filmmaking businesses collaborating with non-independent film producers, something like that. Ang feeling ko lang there's more of a recognition than money pouring into the industry. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Pero money-wise, parang it's going to be a challenge. But recognition-wise, parang medyo mas madali siyang ma-achieve, okay, during this period. Within the year, and possibly early next year. In politics naman, in the political scene, what I sense here is, in the political scene, okay, what I sense here, okay, okay. What I sense here is dalawang bagay. Someone is leaving, okay, someone is leaving behind something chaotic situation. Hindi, teka, ganito. Chaotic in a sense na parang starting from the chaos is from the foundations eh. It's very quiet, parang may quiet revolution, okay? Or chaos from quiet revolution, something like that. Hindi siya obvious, okay? Hindi siya obvious sa public kung ano nangyayari. But there's going on, okay, with the foundations of this being the roots of this tree here, supposedly sturdy and very significant tree, okay, and siya yung nourishment ng isang malaking area sa forest, sabihin na natin ganon. Something is eating it away, like worms, okay? Merong worms dun sa foundations ng trees na yon. So, anytime mabubulok siya, what's going to happen? It's not going to be usable, it's going to die. What else? Okay? So, the tree will cease to be eventually. Even though mukha siyang strong, but alam nyo, itong tree na to, nagsisimbolize sa tree na to, could be an organization or an institution, okay, in the politics. Even though the destruction of this tree is not visible, okay, but ang nagiging clue ng kanyang pagkasira ay hindi na siya nag-grow. Wala na siyang bunga. What does that mean? Bunga could be members, wala na siyang members, wala na siyang new members, or wala na siyang bagong programs. Okay? Wala na siyang natutulungan, wala siyang fruits. So, yun yung outward signs na there's really something going on with this institution or party or organization. It's just a matter of time that is going to, fall down, parang ganun. That's what I sense. Mayroong mga sumira talaga sa roots niya, like worms. There's a colony here of ants, of worms. Okay, so from its very foundations, yun yung sumira. Now, someone is going to leave this situation. Someone here, very cunning, very cunning. This person here, or this energy here. This person or energy made a promise, a grand promise, okay, na they're going to rebuild if this organization, institution, or party is going to be destroyed. Ibibuild daw niya. Okay? But it's just a promise. And I sense based on this card na yung promise na yun is just to confuse the people na looking up to this looking up to this energy because they feel or they think they thought na this energy here will save them, okay, will save them. Pero hindi, it's just a smoke screen that this energy created, kaya siya naglagay ng promise, okay, it's just a smoke screen. But the thing is, now this person here or this energy here is also is going to leave, okay, is going to leave probably for their safety or they're going to strategize to protect themselves, but not this organization that is going to be destroyed, okay. So um yeah, that is what I sense. Someone is going to leave, someone is going to move away from a situation na mag-e-end na or a situation na mawawala na, masisira na from the very core. It could also be that this energy is going to build their own organization. That's the strategy that they are going to do to protect themselves, to preserve their agenda, okay? Because they have an agenda here. This person may have the backing of someone from another place, okay? From another organization or from another place or from another government, who knows? Pero parang may gano'n, may backing siya. So, kaya medyo malakas ang loob. Pero, yun nga, that's what I sense here in this card, from this card. See? Na mag-iiwan siya ng parang smoke screen. Para hindi din para hindi rin siguro mapansin yung paglayo niya or yung pagtalikod niya. So, that's what I only sense. Okay. This energy here, parang wala naman siya talagang parang wala siyang, kasi hindi siya king, okay? This energy here, wala, wala siyang wala siyang official, I don't know. Yun lang yung reading ko Wala siyang official na title, but people are looking up to them, okay? Or meron man siyang title, hindi siya yung leading actor, okay? Hindi siya yung leading actor kasi nga hindi siya queen, hindi siya king, okay? So, pero, okay, ang mas nasa-sense ko dito sa tao na to, para siyang isang magisterial ba tawag doon? Kunwari sa court, sa royal court, parang may ganun siyang katungkulan, parang magisterial. I'm not sure of the term pero tinitingala siya, pero hindi hindi naman siya king, okay? Hindi siya queen, hindi siya part ng royalty, pero tinitingala siya. So parang ganun yung status nitong energy na to. So that's what I sense. But this energy here has agenda, and this energy here is anytime they can escape, or no, not escape, I'm so sorry. Hindi siya escape in a sense na na just to escape like a fugitive. No. They're going to move away from a you know damaged situation. Okay, they're going to save their face, they're going to save themselves. Okay, they're going to strategize and probably build another empire or another structure na they can protect them. So that's the only intention that they have, to protect themselves and their interests. So that's what I have for you, Leos.